Mom left me when I was 7. She showed up at my dad's funeral 20 years later, only to claim half of the inheritance to raise her kids. I stared at her across the lawyer's office. You abandoned me for 2 decades, and now you want dad's money? She had the nerve to bring her 3 kids, my supposed siblings I'd never met. They sat there with sad puppy eyes while she played victim. Naomi, those children are innocent. Nathan needs college tuition. Charlotte needs braces. You have millions you'll never spend. Then ask their father. Don't ask the daughter you threw away. Her mask slipped. You're alone anyway. Nobody cares about you. We could be a real family. That's when I smiled. Actually, Mom, I have something to show you. I pulled out my phone and played a voicemail. Her voice filled the room. If that little brat thinks she's getting a penny, she's wrong. Once I get half, I'm cutting contact again. These kids don't need to know about her. Her face went white. The kids stared at her in horror. I recorded our first conversation, I said. Your real plan is now evidence. Good luck in court. She stood up, shaking. You manipulative little... I learned from the best, Mom. The lawyer cleared his throat. Mrs. Williams, there's more you should know. Your daughter contacted us weeks ago about this exact scenario. Mom's eyes darted between us. What are you talking about? Your father predicted this. The lawyer continued, sliding papers across the table. He left specific instructions. If your biological mother ever tried to claim inheritance, we were to inform her of the real will. Real will? Mom's voice cracked. The will you saw was fake. Your father's actual estate? It's in a trust fund that activates only if Naomi remains unmarried and childless until age 35. Any legal challenge from you triggers an immediate donation to charity. Mom's face went from white to green. That's impossible. There's more. Every penny you've spent on lawyers? It comes out of what would have been your children's college fund, the one your ex-husband actually did set up for them before he died last month. Nathan, the oldest kid, looked up sharply. Dad's dead? The room went dead silent. Mom hadn't even told them. You didn't know? I asked gently. Your stepfather passed away 3 weeks ago. The college fund your mom just spent on lawyers? That was his final gift to you. Charlotte started crying. Little Jack just stared at his mother like he was seeing a stranger. Mom? Nathan's voice was barely a whisper. Is that true? She couldn't look at them. Couldn't look at anyone. The beautiful part, I continued, is that Dad's real will includes provisions for his stepchildren if their mother agreed to supervised visitation and family therapy, but legal action automatically disqualifies her from any benefits. Mom stood up so fast her chair fell over. This is insane. You can't do this. I didn't do anything. You did this to yourself. I looked at the 3 kids, my heart breaking for them, but your children don't have to suffer for your choices. I pulled out another set of papers. Nathan, Charlotte, Jack, your stepfather loved you. He set up individual trusts for each of you. College, trade school, whatever you choose. The only condition, you have to maintain a relationship with me, your half-sister. Nathan's eyes filled with tears. Really? Really? Dad always said family isn't about DNA, it's about showing up. I glanced at Mom, who was backing toward the door. Some people show up. Others just show up when there's money involved. Mom stopped at the door, turned back one last time. You think you're so smart, Naomi, but you'll end up alone, just like your father. Dad wasn't alone, I said quietly. He had me, and now I have them. I gestured to the kids. That's more family than you've ever had. After she left, Nathan was the first to speak. Can we really be family? I smiled, thinking of Dad's real final gift. Not money, but the chance to build something Mom never could. Something real. We already are, kiddo. We already are. The lawyer handed me one final envelope. Inside was a letter from Dad, dated just weeks before his death. Naomi, if you're reading this, she came back for the money just like I knew she would. But maybe, just maybe, you'll find something better than revenge. Maybe you'll find family. Love, Dad. I looked at the 3 kids, my siblings now, I guess. They were looking back at me with hope in their eyes, something Mom had never given them. So, I said, wiping away a tear, who wants to help me figure out how to be a big sister?